Well, I'm not drunk this episode. Would you believe me if I told you that this damn thing was on all night? I passed out. The last stream was a bit underwhelming, to say the least. I was hungover and they were making fun of me in the chat. That's why I did this on Twitch. I'm not proud of that first episode, but I am not going back. No. We can only move forward, me brother and sister. So, anyway, hello. I'm Lord Aaron of the Aaron Gaming Network via Twitch, and welcome to my pathetically small Twitch and YouTube channel. We are going to continue the Town of Light. I don't remember what I did yesterday. I remember there being a dolly of some kind. We'll work out the details later, me lovelies. But right now, I need to get back on track. Whoa! I made more progress than I originally thought, and I can't move any further. Oh, now we're getting into the creepy core. I don't have access to my flashlight. That's a real drag. Oh, are we actually gonna start some actual spooky stuff now? Good. I gotta have my PS4 cleaned out like a colonoscopy. Oh my. We are finally in the spooky stuff here. Oh yeah, I probably should put Twitch up on my phone, and the off chance that someone shows up. Don't want to be a bad host now, do I? Alright. I love how Twitch blows everything up. Down we go. Whoa! That was actually pretty risky. Hey! There's Twitch. I think I finally figured this Twitch thing out. Did I just say the ASMRist? I gotta plug up my phone. It's about to die. What else is fucking new? God damn it! I dropped it on the floor. This cord is not reaching. Oh, because it's all fucking tangled up. Fuck me, dude. How about you untangle yourself, you bloody piece of shit? There we go. I got 4 pillows in my room now. Thanks to my I don't know, my girlfriend just went crazy and just bought a bunch of shit for my bed. I don't know why, but I've got to adjust to the room. You know you don't argue with the missus. The hell's going on here? At least something interesting is finally happening in this game. I tell you. I tell you. No! This is what happens. Don't do drugs, kids. My word. My word. She's all fucked up. She's hopped up on meth. She left her dolly. I remember she put it in a wheelchair or something. Oh, things are getting freaky.
Turned off the light, but it didn't go dark. It was a limitless immensity, a blinding, merciless light. I was 16 years old, and I was afraid, always afraid, a fear that wore me down. I needed help, but I couldn't speak. I was terrified of everything, even thinking. They said they were taking me to a place where the fear would go away, where I would get better. I stopped living in there.
Is that King Kong Bundy?
They
Lord.
dragged me away and stripped off all my clothes, everything.
Oh my.
I tried to explain what was going on in my head. They tied me to the bed for days. I was alone with my nightmares. It wasn't fear anymore. It was madness. And when you're mad, you cease to exist.
And you thought your childhood sucked. Yikes. No wonder this girl's all tore up, but the question is, why would she drag her carcass back here? Whoa, we got actual character models. Is she naked? Oh God. This is not good. Who the hell are you and why are you touching me?
She was my only hope in this hell. I was descending down, down among the damned. But that woman and her smile kept me alive.
She looks like a fucking horror monster. Her smile is giving me the heebie-jeebies, making my pee-pee shrivel up in fear. Yikes! That's craziness. I guess she came back here because this is the closest thing she ever had to a home. That's pretty sad, though. Something was added to the synopsis. Experience new. Okay. We're in chapter 3 already. I don't think this game is too terribly long. Memories. Memories. Sitting through the pages of my mind. I haven't heard that song in so long I don't remember the lyrics. Oh, it's dark now. Let the spoopy begin.
The door is locked from the outside.
Well, that sounds like a howdy-do.
Here the doors can only be locked and unlocked from the outside.
Swallow the spit in your mouth before you speak, young lady. Who raised you? Was she raised in an asylum or something? Oh. Oh, wait. Whoa. The game just loaded, and now the... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Who was that? They ran off, the little scamp. The little scamp ran off. Who unlocked the door? Come on, I want to give you a hug and a congratulations and a thank you.
You can't get out of here. Only the dead can leave this place.
Well, then slit your wrist so we can get the hell out of here. I'm a very sympathetic bloke. Oh, yes. And I still might be a little drunk. But I have coffee. And it will work. It has to work. Oh, was it you? My little dolly. My little dolly opened the door for me. Oh, that's so precious. My little dolly. Did you open the door, you little scamp? Oh, come here, give old Aaron a hug. You little shit. I love you. Sorry, my PS4 is really loud. It needs to be cleaned out. Oh, we must be at the community center. Hello. Psycho women, do they let you guys wash your vaginas out by any chance? Or do they just kind of leave you in here to stink? I mean, having mental issues is nothing to laugh at. I would never make fun of that. I've been told I'm crazy myself. Hello! Yes, go on by. Oh boy. Oh boy. I ain't got no flashlight here. Where are we going? Hey, isn't that guy from Outlast? Hey! That's my doll, you bloke! Give it back, you sausage. You micro dick. It's almost like he's trying to bribe us. Hey! Give me my dolly back, and I promise I won't kill you. Hey! Oh no! They're leading us into the bathroom. That is not good. I think I already see where this is going. I hope I'm wrong. I hope to God I'm wrong.
He laughed, panted, and slobbered all over me.
I wasn't wrong.
It hurt me when he touched me.
Oh dear.
I thought I'd suddenly split open with a loud crack, and I would be shattered into pieces.
Oh God.
I felt fragile, sick, dirty, degraded. All I could do was clutch Charlotte tightly while Renee obeyed. He was the master in the realm of light. I was being consumed by the evil act I had committed. I threw up and could feel hell getting closer and closer. Those tests the doctors did to me. They said there was something growing inside, and they wanted to drag it out of me.
Oh dear. Poor girl. I can't make jokes about that. That is just fucked up. That's horrible. That is nothing to laugh at. Wait, it's daytime again. I feel like I'm skipping a lot of things, because these chapters are going by really fast. That's horrible. See, the true horror of this game is not ghosts or goblins or zombies or Satan. The human brain can be quite terrifying. While this game may not seem scary to most of you, put yourself in Renee's shoes and you'll understand that there are people out there who are legitimately mentally unstable, and their world can be very, very scary. I mean, the world's scary enough for normal people, but if you have some type of mental disorder that prevents you from functioning in society, and then they pump you full of drugs and rape you and molest you, so a mind that's already been broken is now really broken. I think this game here, she's doing pretty good to be able to function at all. But why would she want to come back to this place? I know there are multiple endings, but I'm only going to focus on one ending. Whichever one I get, and then I can do my research later. There's actually quite a few trophies for this game, and it does have a platinum. And I'm sure this game isn't that long, so I think I'll be able to probably get it if I look online. Hopefully, we'll get a couple the first playthrough. Dear Director, I have been working in this institution for 5 years now. I'm a simple person. I'm not educated, and I feel embarrassed about writing to you. I always try to look on the bright side, but sometimes we're called upon to do difficult things. It's our duty, and, well, I understand and accept it. There's no alternative. However, I've decided to write you as something happening, simply unacceptable. I'm aware there's something among us who devotes too much attention to the younger female patients who are confused. The serious nature of this fact has compelled me to write to you. I am certain of your indignation, and the measures you will adopt to solve the problem. Please accept my warmest regards and respect. So someone was aware that there was an orderly or whatever molesting young mentally disabled women, which is the equivalent of molesting a child, in my opinion. I think they're all in the same boat. Rapists and pedophiles are sick fucks who I have no respect for. What was that? Is there jump scares in this game? Like I said, my girl played this yesterday. I don't recall her jumping, although she's not scared easy, but still, I mean, I didn't recall her jumping or flinching or anything. Let's see, asylum nurse, issue name, surname, the director, blah, 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 crap we don't care about. If you want to know the story, look it up or play this game yourself, it's pretty damn cheap. There's a lot here. In other words, there's a lot of collectibles to miss if I'm not careful. Nothing in here. I like this game's simplicity, but this might bore some people. It's not a lot of action. It's more of like a interactive drama kind of thing, I guess. I don't know, is that the right term?
She stayed with Renee during those terrible medical examinations, and that gave her the strength to survive.
Referring to yourself in the third person, huh? Well, The Rock did it, and they never put him in a nut house. These are the old beds. Let's see here. She was sleeping. Was this an asylum only for women? Why would they even let men work there? Oh, that's freaky as hell. Still locked, but that door looks pretty weak. If Renee had a little bit more strength, she could kick that sumbitch open. And again, I'm sorry about my PS4, but it's old like me, you know? Old and tired. I don't think we need any healing. I don't think we are going to be attacked by anything, although this game could have really done with a little, maybe like a ghost or something. Okay, we're back at the beginning of the game here. We are back at the beginning of the game. That's still locked. So, what is the objective?
They went to the gynecology ward on the upper floor.
Okay, so we have to go to the gynecology ward. Gynecology? Oh, boy. Do we have to go there? Yeesh. Gynecology. So that, we are in the hall. Gynecology is room 4. That looks like it is, to the right. Yep. Is that phone going to start ringing? Oh, there's the vagina. You know, it's funny because the vagina, when you look at it from the inside of the female, it looks like something out of Alien. Yet men just cannot get enough of them. It's truly a fascinating organ. It is. It's like the cradle of life. It's weird. It feels good when you put your schlong in it. Some girls have different tastes. White girl pussy. So delicious. Just the right amount of salt, you know? I mean, and if it's bad, you can always pour some hot sauce down there, but trust me when I tell you that you're going to want to definitely warn the girl first. I learned the hard way. I put a little Frank's hot sauce down there to spice it up. She was Puerto Rican, so I didn't think she would mind. And she kicked the hell out of me and said, cabrón, you stupid pendejo. Ay, ay, ay. Stupid dinghead. I cut your fucking dick off, I say. Cabrón. So, don't do that. Trust me. Oh, boy, look at that. I mean, vaginas look cute on the outside, but the deeper you go, the weirder it gets. Oh, my. God. Is that the image I'm going to think of every time I make whoopee? Yeah, make whoopee. There's something from 1935. Look at those nipples. I love nipples. Actually, I've seen some odd nipples before. Like innies and outies. And man, this one girl had like, oh my God. One of them was out. The other one was sunk in. It's so fascinating. Women's bodies are truly amazing. And kind of gross at the same time. But I can't get enough of it. And I'm sure they say the same about men. But men are more simple. There's nothing really complicated about men, you know? We got a dick. That's it. Vagina is a network of craziness. Penis is pretty simple. One ball controls the pee. The other ball controls the sperm. When I see a girl, he goes up all by himself. I don't have to do anything. So there's no thinking on my part. And I shove it in whatever hole's there. And then fuck up the rest of my life with child support payments. See?
August 21st, 1938. Confidential. Dear A, I know what you think about these things, so I'm referring a patient to you, Renee T. This wretched girl got out of control and caused trouble in the grounds. She's almost 3 months pregnant. The nurses should be more alert. I'm examining the girl on the 28th. I'll handle things very carefully, don't worry. We don't want to make matters worse.
So the orderly knocked her up?
Then they said that Renee was crazy, and that the illness was all in her head. Careful, little girl, careful. I was scared, and I didn't talk to anyone about the illness. Only her. Not even the other doctor. He never touched Renee. He just wrote things down. You can tell me everything. Don't be afraid, he said. Everything's going to be fine. Do you want to know what I'm writing? I note down what I observe in you, everything I see. He didn't hate Renee. He tried to help her, but he rarely examined her in those small surgeries.
My question is, how did Renee's ass get back up here? How did she find this asylum, and why is it abandoned? It seemed like we don't know how old she is, though. I mean, I assume she was like, if she was there at 16, I mean, she might be, if she was there as a little girl in 1940 something, I think. So she must be at least in her 40s or 50s, I guess. So I think we're actually playing this game as an older woman, not a young woman. I'll have to look at the wiki. I'm pretty sure that we're playing as Milfy Pie here.
The doctor who wrote things down was in Surgery C.
I don't think he's there anymore, sweetie. Boy, the experiments they did on people back in the day. The hell? Whatever this is, I doubt it works, city boy. Oh. Keep twisting. Twist and shout. That's a lot. I don't think that's a good idea. To increase the MA that much. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. Alright. Does it work? Everything's been tightened. Where's the start button? Huh? It's a kind of strange controls. Oh, my PS4 is loud. Alright, but surely this must serve a purpose. Alrighty then. I'm sure there was something there. I'll 100% this game some other time. I just want to play it. Patient transfer document. Blah, 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 blah. Deceased at 6 p.m. 1942. They certainly love their vagina research here, don't they? I feel like that machine was supposed to do something. It's gonna drive me bananas. Are those keys? Pick up the keys, girl! Why won't you pick them up? Pick up those keys! What the hell's wrong with you? Well, there's a lot wrong with you, but still. Here we go. I'm flying through this. There's multiple endings to this game. I don't know how many per se, but I know there's a lot. Wow, that's ancient. Alright, let's see here. Huh. Wonder why the doctor never took this away. These freaky ass drawings look like some human body parts, intestines or something. Renee.
March 12th, 1938. Renee T., 16 years old. Menstruation at age 12. Housewife. Father unknown. Mother a seamstress. Admitted in observation yesterday morning from Pontedera, accompanied by a police officer authorized by the examining magistrate of the Court of Pisa to be admitted for a psychiatric evaluation, which I have carried out. Medical certificate. Mental illness preceded by warning signs. Has suffered from depression for a year, believing she had tuberculosis. Food deprivation. We can't read this document. It is forbidden. We mustn't. If they find out, there will be trouble.
It talks about Renee. It talks about you, so we have to read it. Don't be scared. Nothing will happen to you. That's true. We should not. Are you crazy? That's the whole reason you came here. Is to find out about yourself, right? So read it.
Have you ever wondered who you are? Yes, of course you've wondered.
A relative, maybe your child? I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm here for you. This obviously will probably affect the ending.
I never had children. I don't think. Let's read it. I must understand. I must remember. She is frightened, hears noises and ghosts, presents serious signs of anxiety, psychosis, suffers from hallucinations. She is anxious, confused, her expression is distressed, a questioning look as if terrified, disoriented. She feels confused, hears voices shouting in her head. She doesn't understand things properly. She has been feeling unwell for 2 or 3 months. When questioned, she replies, "My mother wants to hurt me. I am always scared of her. She chases me." "Why are you here?" "I argued with my mother and was so upset that I felt like my head was spinning. There was a woman there who wanted to force me into a life of prostitution. They wanted to condemn me to be burned at the stake. Children whispered, called my name." March 16th. She couldn't sleep last night. They wanted to condemn her to be burned at the stake. April 4th. Transferred to the calm ward, still under my supervision. "Yes, that's true. The ward where Amara was. Yes, the stake. The children wanted to burn Renee. She had to pay for what she'd done, like witches at the stake." April 21st. She's more awake this morning and is responding to questions, complains of headaches. She became agitated when she found out her mother was there. She says that one day, many years earlier, she was with a friend of hers and met a man who made her get into a car and took her for a ride. He made her smoke cigarettes and drink liquor, and the man showed her certain things. He tried to hurt her and made her go crazy. She says he promised to marry her and made her swear to keep what had happened a secret. These facts were essentially confirmed by her mother. After that, she became arrogant, impatient, and hostile towards her family, especially her mother. She started taking off her clothes in public. Her moods would swing from laughter to tears. She rants. She pleasures herself. I can't remember these things, only the guilt, the stake. I know I deserved to pay for that guilt. I knew it even then. Amara, she was good. Let's look for her. What else can we do?
Alright, I think I might have accidentally cut that one a little short, but we get the gist of it. She started acting like a rebellious teenager, I guess, and the parents just couldn't deal with it? I don't know, I feel like I'm missing something here.
The grounds at the back of the hospital, and then down to the kitchens.
I wouldn't use that, sweetie. You'll have a lot worse problems than you got now. Alright, so... See, this game is like really quiet, so... The grounds at the back of the hospital and down into the kitchen. In the back of the hospital. Does that mean we finally get to leave this area? No, maybe if she take the damn freaking keys. Hey, Dolly, you warmed up? Huh? Ready to go? We're gonna freaking melt. You're gonna effing melt. into a puddle of uninspired ooze. Right now it's noisy outside. So the kitchen area. See, I was really sleepy the first time I did this game, and I was actually dozing. I don't know how long I dozed. I know I blacked out. Oops, I blacked out. And I came to and I saw the game. Now the video was only an hour long, so it couldn't have been that long. But I was dozing. And then the PS4 was on all night. I was out. So I better drink coffee before I do this episode. I know I probably missed several things in the first episode. I'm gonna have to watch it again. I'm almost embarrassed to watch that video, but it can't be any worse than my Layers of Fear playthrough. It's one of the worst videos I've ever done on YouTube. It was just awful. I love that game. I thought it was really well done. I just didn't like all the jump scares, and I was just frustrated with life in general. And it's never a good idea to stream when you feel like that. Was this open before? Yeah, this is the room with the hallway. Okay, I probably should be looking at the map. We already went through here. What the hell was it? If this game does have a jump scare, it's going to really scare the shit out of me, because when a game has nothing going on and all of a sudden, bam, they hit you with a jump scare, it's really intense. It's really could give you a heart attack. And as I've stated before, the only game to pull it off was Silent Hill 3 with the mannequin room. Because when that mannequin screamed, like, the game's atmosphere is so heavy already, and they're so masterful at crafting a scary environment, that when that mannequin screamed and the blood came out, I had my headphones on, I was on my PS3, and to this day is the only time I legitimately nearly shit myself.
This is the road we used to take. If it weren't for her, in the grounds on that bench in spring, so many days. It was an escape, watching nature around us as she talked and smiled. And then there were the kitchens. Sometimes we stole food and ran back to the bench to eat it in secret, and we laughed. She did things to me. Sometimes she touched me.
Whoa!
In the shower, I felt her body against mine for the first time.
Oh god, I'm gonna get in trouble for this.
It was a shiver that warmed my soul. Eyes closed, the light slipped away.
Well, I'm a big fan of lesbians. Except for when they don't want dick ever. I'm gonna have to,
She wasn't in the system. He wouldn't let her in.
My headphones need
That's
to
it. She must be the key. The key to my memories. To the reasons why.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago, Renee. So she's probably... I doubt her tits are still perky, is what I'm getting at here. She had her little lesbian, huh? So she probably didn't have kids if she was attracted to women. But the only reason she's attracted to the woman is because the woman was the first one to show her affection. What happens when you're young is very, very important to how your whole life is going to be. basically. If you're in a hostile environment and a dog is your only comfort, you might develop a crush on animals. I'm telling you, that's how fragile the human mind is, especially at a young age.
Nature helped me to forget, to escape from the system.
Okay, there's like multiple paths here. This wasn't our bench. Oh, wow. Don't get snippy, Renee. What, did you guys fart on it together? Is that why that bench is special to you, huh? I don't see any other benches, so off your high horse, lady. Oh, it would be so cool if there was like a ghostly doctor just looking out the window. That would have sent a chill down my spine. So which bench? There's only this bench. Oh, this must be it. Or not. Well, why did she sit in it? I don't get it. Very relaxing. I used to go to a park and sit on the bench and just... Well, that's where I would write out my comics anyway. I don't know why I'm feeding you guys a bunch of boring stories about me, but considering very few people watch my videos, I ain't nervous about it. This seems like the more interesting path to me.
The scent of spring. The land of light was far away, and we spent the days chatting on the stone benches.
I just got a trophy called the Scaffolding. So by taking this route, I got a gold trophy. Nice. These little indie horror games are giving me a lot of gold trophies for my PSN to make my profile more impressive looking. What, you gotta do something while you're here on the earth? I've decided to waste my time with video games. Some people waste their time watching movies or shows. Some people masturbate every day. Some people, you know, go to parks and exercise. But when you think about it, everything we do is technically a waste of time if it's not improving the human race. Going to a movie, stuff like that. We had a little pop-in texture glitch there. I mean, you know, people say video games are a waste of time. Almost everything we do is a waste of time. Like going to work is not, because you're doing something for a company and stuff like that. If you're volunteering or feeding the homeless or, you know, doing stuff like that isn't a waste of time because you're helping other people out. But most of what we do, especially in America, is a waste of time. I mean, making this video is a waste of time. I'm not making money off this. It's just something I like to do regardless of success. But technically speaking, I could be doing something way more worthwhile than this. Now maybe if I was successful and was making money off this would definitely not be a waste of time. But it's something I like to do, you know. A lot of people would give up and say, fuck this shit. But I enjoy this. I've met some cool people and, you know, I fail at everything in life, so I don't know why I thought this would be any different, but it's still fun, you know? Still a good time. I'm gonna go back this way, because why the hell not? What time is it? Oh, Maz is streaming on Twitch too. Is this their bench? Nope. Whoa! That must be it.
This was our bench. We often went to the kitchens. She sometimes went on her own when things were going well.
How does it feel to put your keister right there? Are you getting all nostalgic in your butthole, starting to tingle a little bit? Mm-hmm. It's called the anal tingle. This open? I don't know why I keep sitting in these benches. Alright. I'm thinking maybe I'll get a trophy or something. Whoa! Man, this girl was a sexual fiend. She was getting it in at the insane asylum. She was fucking everybody. Although some of it wasn't her choice, and she was mentally unstable at the time, so... But still, this girl was getting it in. I got a trophy called the Greenhouse. Lord, Renee. That pussy got used more than Kim Kardashian's ass. Yo. I guess that's it for this. We were just supposed to see here that she was getting porked. Seemed like there's anything else to explore in here. Boy, Renee, girl. You was a bad girl when you was younger. That's why I try not to think of my parents as young people, because, you know, you don't want to think. I mean, everybody was young and wild at one point. Or at least most people. I shouldn't say everyone. I can't speak for every human being. I mean, I was wild. Whew, I'm very lucky I never caught anything. I'm clean. No sexually transmitted diseases, thank God. I'm clean as a whistle, but I'm very lucky because I was a man whore, I ain't gonna lie. I was fucking bitches left and right. Like a fool. Like a goddamn fool. I'm very lucky. Very fortunate. I don't do that shit anymore, though. Hell no. I got one girl and that's it. Fuck that shit. Here we go. We made it to the kitchens. How do the lights still work? This is where they cook their asylum surprise. The questionable meatloaf patty. Soup. Num num num. Oh shit.
Come on. Come on, let's look everywhere. She must be here, I'm certain.
I don't know why, my controller just vibrated. In the game, a lot of these indie games have a trouble, like when they're loading a new scene, the game will stop. And they will have to load the object or script in. And in some horror games, that is an unintentional scare because then you know something new just happened and you don't know what it is. Sometimes when the game freezes and the controller vibrates and pauses, it's like, oh shit. You know something's about to go down. It's like, oh shit, the game just loaded something. Oh hell.
Keep looking. We mustn't give up.
Look, I'm not a part of this, Renee, okay? So please stop talking like that. Look, I feel bad for you. The hell was that? Ew. They had Miss Piggy cooking the food? I bet you there was no bacon.
Where could she be? We've got to talk to her. Everything will be all right.
I'm pretty sure
Being
she's not
now,
here.
I don't like it. Come on, let's look for her quickly.
Even the crazy people acknowledge fear. Sweetie, I'm pretty sure she's not here anymore. That was back in 1946, I think. 45.
Can't stay in here too long. They'll find us. When they found us... Come on, hurry. We've got to find her quickly.
Okay.
We've got to get out of here. They'll find us.
Who will find
But not
you?
now. Not yet. Amara's not here. Maybe she's in the showers. We can find her there.
Every time we go into the
water
showers
was
in this
often
game.
Cold. When it was cold, we ran away. But when it was hot, then she came to Renee under that cruel white light. I can still feel the shivers her body gave me. Everything must return to how it was. If we recreate that magic, she'll come to us.
If she does, it'll be in the form of a zombie or a ghost. Or a really old lady who is also at the asylum at the same exact time. Which would definitely be impossible. Or a very, very, very low chance of that. And every time we enter showers in this game, there's always some poorly drawn titties. And I hope I don't get in trouble with Twitch and YouTube. I mean, it's not really like graphic nudity or anything. It ain't Witcher levels of fucking, you know. Where's the showers? We have to leave here probably.
We have to turn the water on in the showers and switch the boiler on. All the plumbing systems were in the kitchen area.
Okay, so we're in the right area, okay. What we got here? I'm just glad she was smart enough to bring her flashlight. Some of these video game protagonists. Was there knocking? Was that in the game or outside in my house? I swear I just heard knocking. There's the boilers. I don't see a switch. Baby, I don't think you want to use this water. Wait, is that... Oh, that's cooling. Wait, what did you do, sweetie? We're missing a valve here. We gotta find it.
Now we have water. We must switch the boiler on.
Is that it? We gotta find the missing... Gotta find the missing piece here. Hopefully it's close by. Can we remove this? No? Huh. Where do we find them?
Now we have water. We must switch the boiler on.
Or is this the switch? Nope, that's just the light switch. Do we have to find that piece that's missing? Laundry. What does this say? What does that note say? Is it going to give us a clue where to go to find this missing piece? I mean, this map is not the biggest, but if you're looking for one singular item, it could be a problem. Wait, is that somewhere we've already been? What's that? Dryer. Step. Shouldn't she take this with us? That looks like instructions. It's really dark down here. Hold on. Is there a light switch or something? Oh wait, no, we didn't do that right. Put it back up. Put it back up. Put it back up. We didn't follow the instructions. We were supposed to, damn, it's dark. How dark it is down here. Isn't that crazy? Okay, step 1. Supposed to open that. Step 2, turn that. Step 3, take the thing off. Alright, so this has already been opened. Don't close it yet. We gotta turn this twice. But first things first, we gotta lift this back up. Lift it back up. Lift it back up. Come on, sweetie. You're not supposed to have done that yet. You're killing me, Smalls. This has to be rotated twice. One of them. Which one? Okay, we got one of these has to be turned twice. There's one. There's two. These are already in. Step 3, remove this. Or just turn it. Then you hit the power switch, and then 5 you do this.
Now everything is ready. We can go to the bathrooms. We can go along that narrow corridor in the kitchens. We'll meet her in the showers, yes.
I wouldn't suggest you use this dirty ass water. Wait, how do you get out of here? Oh, here's the stairs. I just have a feeling this game's gonna have a jump scare. I don't know why. Aren't the showers right here? Oh, this is just the boiler room. I'm so silly. Let's go.
Now everything is ready. We can go to the bathrooms. We can go along that narrow corridor in the kitchens. We'll meet her in the showers, yes.
Narrow corridor? What narrow corridor are you talking about? Narrow corridor. Is that really the hint they're going to give us? What narrow corridor? Was I already in the narrow corridor? This must be it, because this is like a back door. I don't know. I'm hoping it is. It doesn't take much for me to get lost in video games, as anyone who's watched me before will be able to attest to. Meet in the showers. Make sure I got this right. Stairs, conference room, visitors, toilets, tranquil ward, observation, ward, toilets, nurses room. Don't look like there's any showers here. Most disturbing it is. Disturbing it is. Shower you must. Weren't we already in the showers before? Stairs, surgery, surgical ward, laundry, nurse's room. What? Surgeries, inpatients, eye clinic, laundry, patient's room, surgery, surgical ward, gynecology, radiology, semi-agitated ward, surgeries, inpatients, eye clinic. Wait, there's no showers here. Wait a minute. Why can't she run in this game? It's really annoying. Alright. Alright, I'm going back to the kitchen area. Because now this is the main entrance here. I'm just going to scoop around. See if I can unlock. Oh, no. No. Damn. I really wish you could run, Renee. The hell was that? You'd think this would be the way because it's like a shortcut. What narrow corridor are you talking about, sweetie? I didn't go to this asylum, so, you know, I don't know what you are talking about. I could have swore we already were in the showers already. There's the greenhouse. Ah, this must be the narrow passageway. Okay. Boy, was that hidden. Oh boy, it's dark. Let's hope there's no jump scare. I'm still bracing myself just in case. This doesn't seem like the kind of game. And my girl did not beat this game, so she didn't get all the way to the end. She was strangely fascinated by it, but I don't know why. But I think it's because it was easy and she was just happy she could follow it. But this leads back to here. Okay. So, so I was technically in the right place, though. The showers are here, aren't they? Yeah, here they go.
Everything's ready. Let's get undressed and leave our clothes on the hooks in the changing rooms.
No more titties. Oh my god, what is she wearing? Why are her nails painted? She got her nails done.
Let's turn the water on now, and everything will be as before.
Well, you magically fixed the. Is she still wearing her patient uniform? God, but she got her nails done. Did you see her nails? They were all pretty and shit. Got her hair did. Oh God, please no more nudity. I don't want to get in trouble. All right, here we go. Go ahead, take a shower. How do these asylum bathrooms work? I just got a weird case of deja vu, and I know I've never played this game before. There we go. Whoa! Oh! Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. No. Look at these textures. Why is she so much fatter than the rest of them? Damn, this girl, she must have been training with Hulk Hogan. You've been on the bad end of a crack pipe, haven't you, you inbred shithole? Look at you. Yikes. Yowza. My word. They need to feed these women. The hell? Why do they all have the same pubes? I'm getting out of here. Oh God. Oh God.
Amara was the only thing Renee had. They separated them. Renee went to the slightly agitated ward, the one that terrified everybody.
Twitch is so annoying. They disconnected me from the chat. I had to restart the whole video, and now I have to watch a 30-second ad. Ooh, they did some terrible things to her.
those injections were a torture, the just punishment for what I was doing. And what about her? Who knows where Amara was?
I don't know why, but I
They had
can't
taken her
read
upstairs into
comments.
the ward where no one wanted to go.
Twitch can be really annoying when you do it from your phone. I don't know why I cannot read comments. I have no freaking idea. Well, that was effed up, though. I'm trying to get hooked back into the chat, but I don't know why it won't let me read comments. I'm poor, and I can only do this from my phone. Adultery. Adultery? Seriously? Adultery. So strange. I don't know why I can't read comments. Oh, hi, Jacqueline. Okay, I got it up. I don't know why the chat is acting so stupid, but I fixed it. But how are you today? I'm sorry, I don't know. Twitch gives me a hard time for some reason. I hope you didn't leave before I got a chance to say hi. Oh, wow, look at this place. It's a mess now. This game is pretty effed up. It doesn't rely on zombies, ghosts, and goblins. It is about how people were treated. So she had a little lesbian lover. They found out about it. And they said, hell nah, that's a sin. Even though half of the orderlies were raping the women anyway, making them hypocrites.
Let's look for Renee's room in the slightly agitated ward.
Slightly agitated ward. That's an interesting name for a ward. Is my doll still here? Oh, that's good. Had a little spooky flashback there. This game's starting to pick up a little bit. I'm not drunk this time. Sorry, last night was a disaster. I think I actually fell asleep for like 2 minutes during the stream, and then I woke up and didn't even remember. I left my PS4 on all night. I did export that video to YouTube, though. But I shouldn't have streamed. Like that. But I thought I could pull it off. I tried to stream high once and it turned out to be really bad. This game's got a few little pop-up glitches, but overall it runs pretty smooth. We gotta find the agitated ward. I do recall seeing it somewhere. Did this girl put her clothes back on? I hope she's not walking around naked right now. Alright, the agitated wards are upstairs. I think the stairs are actually faster than the elevator. Alright, the agitated wards. Let's see. Her dolly's still here warming up. What a good mommy to leave her child like that. Alright, so let's see here. Okay. So we need to go this way. It's all the way down here. Whoa, okay.
When there was too much chaos, they closed all the windows and the door. They turned off the lights, and it was pitch black. Some people fell asleep. Some others stopped seeing their demons and became more calm.
We now have entered a new part of the asylum. Oh joy. Locked. You can still hear the screams. Lovely. They say that if you go to places where, you know, like a lot of slaves were kidnapped, you can still hear them screaming and stuff. It's pretty awful what humanity does to each other. We are a shit species. I don't care how smart we are. Creepy piano. Oh, that's a nice picture. Just lovely. Oh boy. Who was the artist in charge of painting this place? Someone from Hot Topic, perhaps? Yikes. Like a changing room or something? Well, anyway, let's go where we need to go, which I'm pretty sure is down here. That bed looks a little full. I hope there's not a dead body in there. Oh, that's not a bed. Okay. There is blood, though. That is deeply concerning. What? I was certain that this was her room. I didn't realize this was a bathroom. This place has got more bathrooms than anything else. I don't know why I opened the windows. I'm just a weirdo, I guess. Alright, I guess that's not where we're supposed to go. We gotta find her room. But all the doors are locked. This is the only one that was open. All of them are locked, so I don't understand what the game is trying to do here. It must be somewhere down here. Wait, did I go this way? I did go this way. The freak is going on? Am I supposed to do something with this? type of shocking device. So, what the freak?
Let's close the window shutters, the door, and switch off all the lights. We want darkness.
Thank God this woman talks to herself, or you know, and that's kind of weird because I kind of wanted to shut all the windows in this room, but I didn't. This game is starting to freak me out because I actually really thought of shutting these for some reason. I just didn't do it. That is so weird. Get out of my head, game. Dark enough? Shut the door. Why would you want to be in this place alone and dark?
They put a straitjacket on you. They gave you a cold shower. They suffocated you with a sheet. They tied you to the bed. They tied me to the bed. A woman died next to me, choked by her own vomit. She was tied down because she wouldn't stop pleasuring herself. I can still hear her death rattle. I screamed, but nobody came. Everybody screamed in there, all of them. It was then I saw the doll, which wasn't Charlotte. No, she wasn't Charlotte. The past was like the present. That doll, that man, the shame. Renee was increasingly divorced from reality. How will I ever find out what really happened? How will I ever find Amara again if I can't even find myself?
This place is pretty effed up. And the sad part is, it's based on a true story. The door is locked, which is bad. She's not saying anything when I press the touchpad, so... Huh. Am I supposed to shut these again? Gotta snuff out the light. No, that didn't do it. Okay. She's not giving me any hints. Are we supposed to kick the window? Kick that window. Jump out. This is strange. Oh.
Montefoscoli, November 12th, 1939. My dear daughter, it is with great sadness that I heard what happened. Your transfer and your sufferings are a cause of great worry for me. It will take time, but you'll see, things will improve. They'll treat you and you'll get better again. I pray a lot, every day. Write to me often and tell me if you need anything. I promise I'll do what I can. Try to be strong. Mom.
Sorry about the headphones there, or the microphone.
This is the last letter she wrote to me. Once I was put into this ward, I was overwhelmed by loneliness. After that medical examination, I received no more letters from Mom. Why is that man here? Why doesn't she come to see me? Did I make a mistake? It didn't seem like she wanted to abandon me. What did I do wrong? I'd like to be able to reply to her again now, to change things.
Let's see. Well, her mom probably was still writing her, but they just didn't let her have the letters. They hurt me really badly. I'm so alone. Nobody knows about me. It's as if I don't exist. They've taken everything from me, everything. Please, I beg you, get me out of this place. It frightens me so much. I'm going to say they hurt me really, really badly. No, you know what? I'm going to go with this one. I can't keep on living like this without any reason. I can't even cry anymore. You were right. I know I was wrong. I realize now I'm so ashamed. If only you knew how much. Even my friend helped me do something. I have a fear which I can't understand. I'm completely confused. They hate me. He hates me. He wants to kill me, but nobody understands. Nobody believes me. I just wish I could die. Every night I hope I don't wake up again. I don't know what's happening to me. Sometimes I don't even know where I am. But now I'll behave for sure. Now things will be fine. I'll work hard. I'll be very good. Nah, don't kiss her butt.
Perhaps she would have listened to me. Will she reply?
So when they do the X, does that mean you picked the wrong option? I thought the game just froze. Like when you get that X, that means you did something wrong?
The letters were sent to the archive. It was their job to post them.
Well, I don't think anybody's worked there for quite some time, so... I know you're not firing on all thrusters, but... surely you realize this place is abandoned. No people in it.
Montefoscoli, December 20th, 1941. Dear Director, could you please let me know how my daughter, your patient Renee T., is getting along? I've written to my daughter several times, but have received no reply. I'm very worried, particularly as I've been ill for some time and have not been well enough to come and visit her. Please kindly let me know when it will be possible for me to bring my daughter home. Your humble servant, Ada T. Bring this letter to the attention of Dr. C so he can assess the potential discharge of the patient.
Why were they keeping her here for? Place is effed up. Well, where's the archives at? probably going to get the bad ending. I don't know if there's necessarily a bad ending, though. Alright, so we need to go to the archives, which is 12, which is all the way down here. Or maybe her nails aren't done, or maybe they're just bleeding. I don't know, that's weird.
When you were sent to a lunatic asylum, you lost the right to possess anything. Everything you arrived with was packed up and stored here, even the clothes you were wearing, in case you were released one day. But far too many never left.
That's a shame. Alright, here we go. Look at all these packages never delivered. Just to give these patients a little false hope. Ooh, I'm glad I was never in an asylum. They claim they're better now, but I doubt it. There's keys. What kind of horror protagonist never picks up a key?
There must be a file with my name in the filing cabinet somewhere.
Oh, she's about to be in for a surprise. L A B. Her name is Renee. So should be this one.
Dear Mother, please, I beg you, get me out of this place. I'm so frightened here. You were right. I know I was wrong. I understand. I'm so ashamed. If only you knew how much. But now I'll behave myself, I promise. Now things will be fine. I'll work hard. I'll be very good. Your daughter, Renee.
Not
This
fulfilled.
letter, it was Renee's letter, just as she wrote it back then. But it was never sent. Why? Why did this happen? I received your letter, Mom. You tell me to be patient and strong, while I only feel fear and pain. And you don't write to me anymore. If only these words could be my soul, I'd tell you what was happening to me. The kids want to kill me. They all look the other way and tell me what to do. I don't understand. She helps me, but what have they done to her? Can you tell me? Will you help me? Renee. Montefoscoli, July 7th, 1940. My dear daughter, I have received no news from you. You have not contacted me in months. I'm sorry, but I don't have the money to come and visit you. Do you remember Mr. Onofrio? He'll soon be in Volterra for business. I've asked him if he would be kind enough to ask the director for some news about you. I hope he'll bring me some good news when he returns. But please write to me. I know that I was strict with you. You have to forgive me. I didn't think. I've given Mr. Onofrio a new doll for you. You told me that you lost yours, and I know you loved it so much. It's not as nice as your Charlotte, but I hope that it will comfort you nonetheless. Keep your chin up, darling. Everything will be fine, you'll see. Mom.
Aww.
Montefoscoli, October 12th, 1940. My dear daughter, I've written 2 letters to you and have received no reply. Every day, I'm anxiously waiting for a letter. Mr. Onofrio's back. He brought you the doll. Do you like it? He told me he was unable to speak to the director, but managed to see you. I pray for you every day. Even Don Gino said a prayer for you during Sunday Mass. Isn't that nice? I've made up my mind, Renee. I'm bringing you home. I've already written to the director. I told him that I'll take care of you. I'm not very well at the moment and can't work, but I'll get better soon, you'll see. And as soon as I can make the journey, I'll come and fetch you. I know you're suffering a lot, but please be strong, I beg you. Mom will come to fetch Renee, won't she? Mom is good, but she's not well. That's why that man came. The doll. Renee could have played with it while she was waiting for her to arrive, but Renee didn't have it with her. Is it one of Mom's lies? She knew that she'd hurt Renee and... No, Mommy's good. That man brought it. We've just remembered who he is, haven't we? It was Renee who was wrong. The doll's here. I know that for sure. Perhaps she's been abducted like all the others and is locked up here somewhere.
Well. Another doll hunt. Well, at least we got some backstory. Her mother was riding her. But the asshole asylum did not send out these letters. They had no intentions of letting these people go to do their little experiments on them or whatever. What is the point of moving the ladder? Oh, can you actually climb? Oh. What's the point of this? Nice. Doesn't it seem like you should be able to climb this or something?
Let's look for the second doll. It'll be among the bundles of the patient's belongings.
Wait. What? Patient's belongings. Correspondence, huh? The reason I didn't play this on YouTube is because of how slow-paced it is. My viewers are used to action kind of games or action horror. This is a really radically different type of game. Very slow-paced. Some would find it boring if you're into action games and stuff, but I don't know. I don't mind narrative games as long as they don't have like ridiculous puzzles or something like that. As much as I love puzzles, sometimes, yeah, it's just too much. Where? What was that? Oh, now she can climb. Awesome. Careful, don't fall. The last
Now
thing you
we
need is
can
more
open
brain
the
damage.
bundle on that table in front of the window.
Alright, let's do it, babe. Crazy psycho. I just hope she put her clothes back on. What do we got here?
May the Lord guide your path and keep you from sin. Mom.
It's funny that they reprimand people for masturbation and stuff. Back in the day, it was seen as sinful. Why? Why was it a dirty act? It's your body. You should be able to do what you want with it. Our ancestors were ripe. Just jerk-offs. Sorry. Oh, look, it's her. She got that round cleft chin. No, I'm just playing. The main character of this game does have a distinct look. Still don't see any doll. Is that supposed to be Jesus? Or like a creepy druid or something? What is that? Why are they making him look so... Renee, 1935. This girl is not a spring chicken if it's 2016. So, if she, in 1935, she was a little girl. 35 to 45 is 10. But I don't think she got this when she was, I think she got this when she was, so she was 18 in 1935. So 35, 45 is 28. 45 is 55 is 38. 55, 65 is 48. My God, how, she's older than dirt. Wait, did I calculate that right? Nah, I never said I was smart. But I think I got it right. These old shoes. Hold on, I have to... Curiosity's getting the better of me. I have to, So... I see the second doll. So if she got this in 1935... Now, so even if she was... So if she was born in 1935, she would be 81 right now, because the game stated that this takes place in 2016. So if she was around in 1935, we're playing as an 81-year-old woman. If she was 18 at the time, she is 99 years old right now. So we're either playing as an 81-year-old woman, a 99-year-old woman, or a ghost. I'm leaning more towards that this woman is already dead. Because, I mean, while it is completely possible to live that old, she's running around very quickly. She seems to have her wits about her, and some older people do age, and they can still do stuff, but I don't care how well you take care of yourself, age affects things. There's no way she should be this spry. Oh, I forgot to pick up the doll. This game is really getting interesting now. No, not the shoes.
You see? Mom was good. I was bad. Mom was worried about Renee and Charlotte. I abandoned Charlotte. We've abandoned her.
So, I'm thinking this is a ghost we're playing as, who's died and is now hunting this place or something. I don't know. She doesn't sound like an old woman.
Let's look for Charlotte. We have abandoned her. Will
Isn't
she
she getting
still
a
be where
suntan?
we abandoned her? Under the warm lights?
She should be. She's a doll. Although I think she might have unlocked the door for us, so. But then again, you're probably not even alive, Renee. I hate to break it to you. God, my PS4 sounds like it's in pain. I'm in a wheelchair, being pushed. Oh shit. Alright, what's going on here? Get that thing out of my neck! Pedophile?
I didn't do anything. I just obeyed orders.
I only obeyed orders.
Charlotte has gone away. Mom will come and get us. She loves us, even though we're
orders. Leave us alone. I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders. Mom will come and get us now. I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders.
Even though we're bad.
Mom won't leave us alone. I didn't do anything.
Charlotte gone away.
I only obeyed orders.
Mom will come and get us now. She loves us, even though we're bad.
I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders.
Oh god. Oh, isn't that pleasant? They don't even bother to cover the person's face up. This place is terrible. Even though these character models are a joke, I think they kind of add to the horror of the game because they look so odd. What are you guys doing with your lifeless dead eyes? Oh my god, they're taking her baby. Oh boy. Boy, this is some effed up game. And it's based on true events. That's what makes it even worse. They're still ringing. It looks like her. Did she draw that? That's terrible to do to a human being. I already read that. Oh man. But this is still kind of strange because we're playing as an old lady or a ghost. If it's a ghost, then this game definitely is a lot darker and perfect for the spooktacular. I just wanted to play a few indie horror games, as that is something I've always wanted to do, thanks in part to Harshly Critical, aka John Wolf, one of my favorite YouTubers. Has made a career off of it. I mean, I don't want to just
What was that doctor writing, sitting at his desk?
I don't know, sweetie. Let's find out. I didn't know that's what you were interested in.
September 7th, 1938. The patient frequently indulges in recriminations expressed in an explosive tone of voice. This morning she threw away the milk, saying it was full of urine, spittle, and all kinds of other filth. Crazed, she hears voices that order her to do things. She says she heard children singing and that they were locked up in a school. January 20th, 1939. Introverted, dazed, cannot focus on anything. When questioned and stimulated, she starts crying and weeping. At other times, she laughs. June 1st. Apathetic. Eats very little. She refuses to be touched. Does not respond. Spends her time in the grounds. The cooks report that she sits on a bench in front of the kitchens. October 14th. Return of impulsive behavior. This morning she asked for 2 eggs to make zabayoni, but when she got them, she threw them up in the air. Excited, clamorous, slightly confused, takes her clothes off. December 8th. Tied to bed for 15 days. High-spirited, tends to make witty comments and use vulgar words. Laughs hysterically and pleasures herself. The nurses report that about 2 weeks ago she remained in the showers on her own and didn't want to leave. They said that when they took her away, she swore at them and then lashed out and bit them. 2 nurses had to be treated for their injuries. They've kept her tied to the bed since then. Transferred to the slightly agitated ward, from the care of Dr. B to the care of Dr. C. I was with Amara in the showers. My memories are terrifying. They're not real, are they?
Yeah, they're just a fragment of my imagination. What reality are we referring to? Memory is what you are, whether it's real or not. I don't agree with that. I think we live our lives and certain things happen to us regardless of our personality. I don't think she's imagining this, but I guess I'll just go with C.
December 15th. Dr. C. Patient notes. The abnormality of her psychic state has induced her to lead a life which is irregular and tends towards delinquency. Of fickle and flighty character, she regularly discards her household duties and engages in occasional prostitution. Delinquency? Prostitution? Renee? It seems so strange, unreal. It can't be true. And Amara? She loved us and would tell us everything. She wouldn't hide anything from us. Her mental deficiency makes her deaf to the reprimands of her family. She has shown suicidal tendencies. She was brought to the ward yesterday, agitated and hysterical. Treated with cardiazol, 2 injections a week for 5 weeks. They were only trying to confuse us with the therapy, and my God, they succeeded. It was as if they wanted to instill the madness into us.
It was only treatment. It was the only treatment they could try. There were so many of you. What could they do to manage the hell? And there were so few. The ends justify the means for those who wield power.
June 2nd. After a long period of calm and improvement, the patient is very agitated today and vehemently refuses to submit to a gynecological examination. She swears and curses those helping her, flailing her arms and hitting them. According to reports by Dr. B, the patient has been subjected to periodic checkups since she had a spontaneous abortion about 2 years ago in her 3rd month of pregnancy. Conception occurred after she had sexual intercourse with a stranger who sneaked into the hospital grounds. Details are contained in the charges filed at police headquarters in Volterra, a copy of which is attached to these clinical notes. ES therapy. That's how the reality is concealed. It has all been planned very carefully.
It's not that, Renee. Yes, it's all plain. The institution had to protect itself. Why hide? I don't think we were afraid of you. You were worthless for everyone. Jeez. Perhaps it doesn't refer to Renee. At least not that Renee. Yeah, that's basically what's
June
going on
13th.
here.
The nurses report that she descended into a state of great mental confusion after receiving her mother's letter. She threw her soup over another inmate because she was very anxious, and then punched a nurse. Impulsive, flails about her. She rails against the doctor in vulgar terms while he is examining her, lashes out and spits. Block all correspondence to give the patient no further reason to become agitated. August 20th, tied to bed. The nurses report that the patient is extremely agitated after the visit of a relative or family friend. 2 days later, she is still shouting all the time that he commands her, that she must obey and harm herself, and that she is not Charlotte. All visits forbidden, constrained to bed, and intensification of ES therapy until we achieve results. No contact with the outside. That way nobody knew what was happening within these walls.
Human misery was thrown in here and locked away to make the world forget about it. The people who were here were no longer human beings as far as society was concerned. The important thing was to keep you quiet. You don't remember what happened when the letters arrived. How can you judge? God knows how much suffering they spared you. I guess you can side with the asylum if you're really stupid. Yeah, I'll go with that. Uh-oh, I picked the wrong one.
Calm down. You must be calm. Don't get agitated. We'll make you calm down. Is that the only thing that matters? Is tranquility worth the price of not living?
Hundreds of us agitated, squeezed into the most inadequate of spaces. Staying calm was essential for our well-being. What alternative was there? In any case, it was not a life worth living.
March 3rd. Alert, correct attitude, replies when questioned. The nurses report that the patient is calm. She washes and looks after herself. She affirms the existence of a certain Amara. She says that Amara is a patient who disappeared when she was moved to this ward. No confirmation. Probably a regressive hallucination. Evaluate transfer. Did I imagine Amara? That's not possible. She was there. I know she was there. I feel it. She must have left some traces of her presence.
It seems like there's a way that you can actually think that the asylum was good. But she's able to rationalize pretty nicely for someone who's supposed to be crazy. Not everybody in the nut house is a nut. They might just have quirks, especially back in the day. If you had so much as Tourette's, you were deemed not worthy of living. So stupid. Alright, anyway. People can say what they want about this generation, but this is the most forgiving and open generation of all time. People can be gay or whatever. You couldn't do that just freaking 50 years ago. You would have got beaten to death for that. There's no way you could have been as open as people are today. Oh, now these are all open. Somehow. When they were locked before. Further proof that this reality is all messed up. Whatever radio station that was playing probably doesn't even exist anymore. No more Dean Martin and Friends. Register your visits from midday to daytime. Personal details. Adele T. June 1938, 9:15. She was banned visits in 1940. When did she get out of the asylum, though? Or did she get out of the asylum? Maybe she never did. I'm telling you, we're playing as her ghost. There's no way we're playing this game as a human 99 or 80 1-year-old person. There's just no freaking way. There's just no freaking way, dude. Oh my god. This place is hell. Add fire, you got hell. But pretty close. Actually, hell's probably much worse. I mean, there's no probably about that. Wheelchair equals scary. But at least it makes sense for the context of this game. It is an asylum. What's this? Why can't you look at it? I'm pressing X on it. You can hear me. It's like practically glowing. What the freak? Six out of 8. This must be, okay, medical records. Her memories are pretty bad, and I'm pretty sure to get the good ending you have to find everything. And I know I'm probably missing several things, but...
We can look for her things in the storeroom containing the bundles of the patient's belongings on the upper floor.
You remember this place well, don't you? Where is this at? He's got nice handwriting.
His father and brother, but I was already very ill. The light had returned, and that thing made me suffer even more. It was my world, and it was crumbling. When I spoke to Bruna about it, she turned her head away and was silent for a long time. Prince Charming doesn't exist, Renee. At least not for us. I was 14 years old. I didn't think it was possible for a boy to look at me and desire me. When he asked me if I wanted to go for a walk, I didn't say anything. I didn't even have the courage to look at him. Things improved for a number of years. Then, suddenly, everything came crashing down. One evening, I came home drunk, and the following morning, a terrible crisis overcame me. All of a sudden, what had I done? I was terrified. I thought I'd lost my sight. The light burned my eyes from inside. The memories of the previous day emerged in bursts, images, flashes, which unleashed something monstrous inside me. Repetition of words was no longer sufficient. Now there was a voice in my head which repeated them louder than I did, and they were words of accusation and blame. So I covered my ears and shouted and hit my head against the wall and threw up.
Good Lord.
I remember the doctor, the wall filthy with blood and vomit. My mother wasn't looking at me. Bruna was crying but trying to hide it. Charlotte was beside me. I never told anyone what had happened. He came to visit me, but I refused to see him. I became agitated. I think he liked me, even though things turned out badly. In that period, I began to suffer from memory loss. The few things I learned didn't please me at all. He told me that I was looking for him. It was all my fault. Bruna told me that sometimes I got drunk. People in the village gossiped about me. Sometimes I was covered in black and blue marks. I didn't realize what was happening to me, what I was doing. I was no longer in control of my life. From my little corner.
Jiminy Cricket. You should not want to complain about your life. That's enough of that depression for now. Alright. Alright, so we gotta get to the upper floor. We're already on the upper floor. So are we going to the storeroom and archive again? Locked. Alright. We almost got all 8 of her diary. We just need one more. We'll have the whole thing. I think the diary... I just got a trophy for touching the skull called Orste Brachitio. I don't think I said that right. Point is, I'm getting trophies. That's all that matters. And it was a gold trophy. Picture of the asylum. I wonder if that's like an Easter egg or a reference to something. Should look it up later. Alright. Hope I can find the rest of Renee's diary. Maybe we can get the whole story. What's that? Italy's entry in war announced by the Duke. War Mussolini speaks. Message from the Fuhrer to the King. Yes, World War II. I'm a history nerd. Don't even get me started. Dying Fuhrer. Yes, yes. Huh. Alright, Back in here, I think we're supposed to go. Patient belongings.
These are Amara's things, I'm certain.
Well, only one way to find out. See if you made her up to hide your sadness, or did this hole really exist? What do we got here? Well, she liked high heels. Some pretty ratty clothes. But this was the standard in these days. Way back in the day.
Amara, there she is. She existed. She really did exist. There she is, my friend.
You are excited to see a creepy photo.
Here we are together. How could I have imagined for a single moment that she never existed?
I don't know, you're an old lady or a ghost or whatever, so.
March 12th, 1938. The young girl Renee arrived today. Poor thing, she was terrorized. You see, she remembers the first time we met. I talked to her mother, the dear lady, and she expressed her fears to me, and I promised I'd keep an eye on her daughter. The lady told me her daughter's doll had been taken away, and this worried her, because when she becomes depressed, as she is now, Renee barricades herself in her room and can't communicate. The doll becomes her voice, eyes, and ears. Dr. B said I'll soon get out of here. I'm sorry. I'm so sad to leave Renee. I won't be able to protect her anymore. My poor friend. She was hoping to be able to get out of here, but nobody ever leaves this place. That poor girl is really ill. I am the only one she ever speaks to. I told her I was leaving, and she stared at me, saying that I would never leave. It was quite unnerving, and then she started to cry. I felt like crying too. She didn't say anything else. What worries me is that I'm sure that terrible man is watching her. He was the one who brought her here, and of all the good people, why did it have to be him? She knew. I told her everything. She knew about that man. That's why they wanted to make her disappear from my life. But I instructed a nurse friend of mine to keep an eye on her, and I'm sure she will, because she's a good woman. Her friend the nurse, I vaguely remember. She worked on this ward.
Cue the creepy music. Okay. Sorry about the headphones. I have to retape this other side before it falls down. Ugh. So she didn't make this girl up. Where's that coming from? That this?
She worked mostly in the Marigliano pavilion. Let's get out of here and find that pavilion. Renee was alone here. Charlotte had abandoned her. And without Charlotte, Renee couldn't communicate with the outside world. Mother knew that.
Alright, we're going outside again. To the pavilion. Does this place seem creepier for some reason? The pavilion. Where would that be? Waiting room, stairs, conference room, visitors, toilets, tranquil ward, observation ward, grounds park, 14. Pavilion? I think it's gonna be dark soon. Isn't the pavilion outside?
Marigliano was a different pavilion nearby. Let's follow the signs.
What? What signs? It's getting dark. This is not a place you probably want to sleep at night. Pavilion. I didn't see any signs. What? A pavilion would be outside. Right? Pretty sure. Maybe we're supposed to sit at her bench or something. It must be outside. Alright, let's... This leads to the front entrance. Highly doubt we're supposed to be here. Let's see. Am I accidentally leaving this place? What was that? Am I going back to the entrance? Uh-oh. Something's loading. There is no run button that I can see in this game. Wait, is this the same building? No, this is a different... Oh, look at this car. Holy crap. Talk about a throwback. This must be it. Finally, a new area. Oh, this girl moves so slow, but I guess she is 99. The hell? This game does the ambient noise thing pretty well. Doesn't appear to be a way in here. How do you get in? Oh, I wish she could move faster. Is this... How do you get in here? This is starting to annoy me now. So really hoping to be able to play one game without being lost. That would be great. How could this not be the right place? Well, if this ain't the right place, it must be that other building. I don't see a way in. Yeah, I don't think you can go in here. Which begs the question, why did they bother to put it in the game and waste resources building something that you can't even go inside of? Boy, do I wish you could run. This is one of the few games where you can actually use the directional buttons to move your character. Let's try over. Is that the main place? So where would this other one be? Isn't this what we're looking for? Yeah, see? Michelangelo. Yeah, see, it's right here. I know it wasn't... The sign is pointing right there. It's pointing right here. I knew I wasn't crazy. Where's the other sign? Because it's saying there's two the car just jumped. Oh wait. Is this it? Oh, okay. I didn't see this before. It's my first time playing this.
She's kind to everyone, even me. I felt a little better when I saw her. The sick children laughed and played with her. Not even they could frighten me. Don't annoy Renee. She's a princess here. Didn't you know? She told stories. She said there was a war out there. But they stared at me and frighten me. They would come to look for me in the evening, and then no one would have protected me. Not even you, Charlotte. Am I right?
Controller's vibrating like crazy. There's a car! A trophy called Obsession. There was a car that just moved over there. A car just drove by, but the game was all laggy and I couldn't even get a good look at it. The game has trouble seemingly to load new things into the game. But I know I saw a car. The freak.
Let's follow the hearse until we reach the graveyard.
Oh, it's a hearse. Yeah, let's follow the hearse. What could possibly go wrong? Is she going here? I think this place is just for decoration. Yep, the inside has got a few little textures, but you can tell that's not meant for exploration. Too bad, I was hoping to explore another building, but that's alright. She's awful calm about seeing a random hearse driving. It's almost like she's aware she's in a parallel something or another, or she's a ghost, or she's something. Where's the graveyard? I don't know where that is. I don't even plan on being there when I'm dead. They're gonna flame broil me. I'm guessing this thing would have stayed on the road. This is the entrance to the asylum. I don't know where the graveyard is. I'm staying on the road though. There it is, okay. It's peeling off. Come back here, spooky thing. I know, I was already over there. I'm missing some of her journal entries though, which is most unfortunate, but I think I will try to platinum this game. It's interesting enough for me to care. And with a guide, I know I can do it. Wait, how did it... Did it turn? I think this game was originally PC, so... You know, converting a PC game to console does have its problems, I'm sure. Can't go in there. They like to build things that you can't go into in this game. Even the flashlight sounds funny. Guess that's just for decoration. Invisible wall. So where's the dang graveyard? What is the point of this entire section? There's nothing in it. Well, we can't go any further this way. So we go around, but we can't. There's invisible walls here. Alright, there we go. We've slipped past. Got a trophy called the Little Lake. God, was that a penis? Please tell me that wasn't a penis. I got nothing against nudity, but YouTube and Twitch don't like it, so I don't want to get in trouble. What is that noise? There's the graveyard. I'm sure I missed several things, but this is my first time playing this, and I never 100% anything the first time I play it. I just want to play it. If it's an interesting game and people want me to, I always go back, but most people don't care about my channel or what I do, so it gives me free reign to just kind of do whatever. You know what's funny, if you have the directional button pressed down, it takes priority over the... So like, I'm pressing direction button up, and the analog back. So this is up, that, up. Oh wait, never mind, I was wrong. I guess it just depends on... It's kind of weird actually. I'm easily fascinated. What's this? Ooh, that sunset is really intense. Vegetable garden, I got a trophy. You get a trophy just for walking around in this game. I like that. And it was a silver one. I think they were a little generous with the trophy ranks here. But I'm not complaining. Anything to boost my score up, shoot. I'm not complaining. My username on PSN is TrophyGod777, so I have to live up to that. There's the graveyard. I don't see the hearse. I'm just looking around, seeing if I can get any more quick trophies. The vineyard. I got a trophy. Huh. There was no flashback though. There was no flashback. Very upsetting. Alright, let's go where we're supposed to go now. Now, what's this? It's like there's an echo effect or something going on with the sound effects in this game. That probably means we're reaching the end. Alright, here we go. Here we go! There's the hearse. Got a trophy called the graveyard. Naturally. The question is, who was driving this thing? Elvira? Count Dooku? It's a solid object. It's not a ghost thing. Hello? Question is, who's in the back of it? Jimmy Hoffa? Guess we gotta go inside. I guarantee you we're gonna find her body. I guarantee you Renee is dead. and we're gonna find her body. Guarantee. I would bet money that that is what is about to happen. Are these the last of her pages? Are these the last of her diary pages? Or is that just like a shiny rock? What the heck is that? I'm just looking for, seeing if I can find these last pages of her diary, but unfortunately I probably missed them. I'll have to get them in a new game. Alright. Let's go. Hey! What are you doing in here, Dolly?
There's Charlotte, my voice, my eyes, my ears, my very soul. Let's go and play together again.
That doll just does its own thing, huh? It's dark. Dark equals spooky. That's really dark. And of course she's holding this stupid doll, so I can't put the flashlight where I want it. It's like the worst place to be at night.
My voice. To say what? Meaningless things. Be offensive to others, get into trouble.
Oh, I'm not wandering into that dark. No way. Obviously, that's not what the game wants us to do.
Eyes to see desperate people.
I don't know why,
In
but
the
I'm digging this
mirror,
music.
the shadow of my former self.
I like this music.
Gaunt, worn out. They're killing me slowly, day after day.
I like this music.
My ears to hear screams, deliriums, threats, and false promises. It'll be alright. Everything will pass.
The freak are we now? Am I hearing screaming? Oh my. I think I just heard screaming and a gunshot. This game was so freaking dark.
My soul, incapable of living. A fitting into a world which it finds alien.
Where's the other light? We gotta stay in the light, otherwise we're gonna get lost.
It's moving further and further away from me. Always further.
Where's the other light? Ain't nothing but invisible walls over here. The music stopped. I was digging that jam, man. Have we reached the end? We're supposed to go back the way we came now? Or, oh no, here we go. Get me. Oh, this is creepy. Probably leading us right back to the asylum, obviously. See how the light just turned on over there? Guiding us.
Let's go and play together.
Locked. Gotta get the key. If we can. Alright, so how do we get... If it's locked, how do we... How do we bypass this here? Back door or something? Should break a window? That's actually a part of the musical Shrek? Guess so. I don't have any idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. She will not talk. You would think because this is the direction that the lights are going that you would go past here. It's locked. I guess we just have to go back. Not get this at all. Oh, they loop around. How did I not see that? Did she still play on this? Haha, she can. Oh, listen to that. It was a lot more pleasant in the first episode. Now it's just a screechy mess.
I'd like to lose my voice. I'd like to lose my eyes. I'd like to lose my hearing. I'd like to lose myself forever.
What? But I was supposed to play on that? What is she holding? Kill herself. She stabbed the doll. Please don't tell me that's the ending. That must be the crap ending. Oh, for God's sake. This game does, like I said before, have multiple endings. But she stabbed the doll. Hope this ain't copyrighted. Uscite dal mio castello, Madame Adore, uscite dal mio castello. Quante belle figlie, Madame Adore, quante belle figlie. Se sono belle me le tengo, Madame Adore, se sono belle me le tengo. Il re ne domanda una, Madame Adore, il re ne domanda una. Che cosa ne vuol fare, Madame Adore, che cosa ne vuol fare? La vuole maritare, Madame Adore, la vuole maritare. There's Mussolini. Boy, did he get effed up towards the end of his life. They tore him to pieces. I'm not sure who this is. I should know. I'm a history nerd. I should know who that is. I'm going to take my license away. Alright. That's Mussolini. Look at that. You can't even completely turn around. God, it's bright. Oh. Oh, did I just see a person down there? Oh God, there are hands. Sorry guys, can't help you. The freak are we?
We learn so many things at school, and so we have to attend. How would we get on if we didn't?
1 out of 17. Well, at least we got a new area to explore.
Don Gino knows everything. He speaks to God and he tells him lots of things. I do a lot of bad things. I don't tell anyone, but Mom knows just the same. Renee's kind to Don Gino, but he always frightens me.
Don? Like the Mafia, or is his name just Don?
A cat goes into my mouth and eats me from inside. At least you can't see what's happening.
Oh my. Okay, we already looked at this one. Already seen that one.
My schoolmates, when the light's there.
Isn't that a new one? I looked at that already? Guess so.
There are a lot of them. They want to hurt me. They fly. Even Charlotte can't help me.
What is she talking about?
Mom works so hard because I have to eat, or I won't grow. When I was small, I never used to eat. Poor mother. Mr. Onofrio is so nice. I'm bad because I'm not kind. Mr. Onofrio helps Mom. How would we manage if you didn't? Mom always has to work because it's so cold in winter.
I don't know what that noise means. Is that like resetting it or something? Or... Hope I didn't miss any back there.
My baby Charlotte is so beautiful, and she's so good. But Renee isn't.
So I think the doll represents her daughter, but she stabbed her daughter, which is concerning. Even though the doll is just a representation, it does mean she went crazy and killed her daughter. I don't know. I have to look at the wiki. If there is one for this game, there should be. It's pretty interesting.
A blackbird's eating my head. That's why it hurts so much.
Those blackbirds, I tell you. Nothing but trouble. That was not a racial comment. I hate all people equally. Alright, here we go.
I'm not like the others, Mom. Why not?
Being different's not so bad. It's got 3 more of these to find. I think I'm getting the gist of what this section means, but I'm more concerned that finding these next 3 will be difficult.
Mr. Onofrio is very kind and helps us. If he's not here, I have good reason to be afraid.
Right. Gotta find 2 more. You guys know I have a terrible sense of direction, anyone who's watched the channel. So mazes are not a good thing. Typically. There's the blackbird one. This is not the direction I expected this game to go, though. I knew they were going to jump into her childhood. They would have to. But I didn't expect them to do it like this. Did they run out of time or something? I was hoping for something a little more engrossing, but it's a pretty interesting game to me. If I could just find these last 2, we could move on. It's getting dark. I'm on a time limit? I can't see. Was this thing on a time limit? I cannot see. I don't have a flashlight. What the freak is going on here? I must have been on a time limit or something. I cannot see anything.
What's happened?
I didn't have time to find the other 2.
What is this place? Maybe I'm dead. I can't see any light. Maybe I am dead.
I must have got the crappy ending.
I can't get up. What's going on? What's happening to me? There's no one here, but these noises. God, my head is killing me. I can't keep my eyes open.
So, I guess she's going to go through the cycle again, just like in the last game we played. If you get the crappy ending, he just repeats it over again. So there's multiple endings, and I will look up the multiple endings and see if I think it's worth doing another playthrough of this. It was a good game, but I don't know. I'm gonna platinum it on my own time for sure, but or at least try to, unless it's like really complicated. What is going on? Whoa. Hey, be gentle. Where are you taking me? Hey. Hey, watch where you put your hands. What's so freaking funny? Why this reminds me of Outlast a little bit. Although these are two drastically different games. Well, kinda. There's no gore really in this one, just a lot of... The heck are they taking this to hell? I hope not. What? I don't have a flashlight.
My medical file again. I don't want to know. I don't want to know anymore. There's only confusion. There were some who had scarcely seen me. They thought they knew me and understood what was happening to me and could decide about my life.
Oh! Magic. We're back here again. It's bright and sunny again. Which is always nice, I guess. I don't know. Daytime can be scary. As well as nighttime. Oh, it looks like they did some renovating of this place since her latest blackout. Oh, this is where I just was. Don't I feel special? Alright, so areas have now been blocked off with construction equipment. That's always nice. Alright, I did it again. Super smart Aaron. This is where I was trying to go. See if there was anything in here. I don't have a flashlight for some reason, which is concerning. This game gets pretty dark. Be nice to see. Games are more fun when you can see. Just throwing that out there. What's this? That is a tile. I thought it was a piece of paper. It was all glowy and bright. Nothing in here. Alright, let's go, Renee. You crazy loon. Where are you? What a mess. It didn't look this bad the first time we came in here. Hoping to find the last bits of her journal in here, but apparently not. I swear I hear something. Like a nun chanting or something. Nuns don't chant, do they? I don't know. Seems like everything in this world is evil. Oh, look at this. Please don't play copyrighted music. Why can't she pick this up? Is this on the wrong side? What's going on?
Nobody laughs in here. I mean, really laughs. Not those crazy fools who laugh because people say they're mad. I don't know why they laugh out loud. They say I'm mad too, but I never feel like laughing. People used to laugh at me, but they were right, you know? You can't always cry and people laugh when they're afraid, don't they? It happened to you, not to me. It's better that way. They do that to show they're lucky. You mustn't take offense because it's true. And deep down, it's just like pity, if you see what I mean. But then you think about your own situation, and you laugh because you feel lucky that everything's going to get better, that it's all shit. It's all shit, this place. You're not trying to tell me it's not true, are you? An intelligent person, educated, not like me. And if I can see it's a load of shit, just imagine how much better you understand it. No, come on. No. I feel fine here, you know? After all, I can do and say anything I want.
Whose voice was that? Renee? How do you stop this thing? How come I can't play this one? How does this thing still work? Surely it has rained here a few times. Okay, there appears to be no way to stop that. It's finally done. Open the door. So was the asylum... I think I've seen this movie. It stars Audrey Hepburn and can't think of that guy's name to save my life. Cary Grant. What are they gonna do? Please no more titties. These poorly rendered titties are an embarrassment. Thank God. Okay. I don't know what that was showing. It just showed a girl sitting down. How this film has survived is beyond me. And I'm already starting to miss my flashlight. What happened to it? Did you lose it, Renee? I lose things all the time, so I can't say nothing. Oh boy. Aren't you just adorable? Is this a blueprint for freaking Pinhead? Telegraph.
August 28th, 1942. We hereby notify you of the death of Ada T, mother of Renee T, a patient in your institution. No known relative. Sincerely yours, Onofrio P.
Wait, what?
I have no one left in the world. Nobody at all. Solitude is very strange. It muffles everything, slows it down. It's an endless scream that makes no sound. A silent scream. I can't stop looking at myself. I will never leave this place. There is nobody up there for me. These walls have become my skin, and the wretched desperation within them is my soul without a voice. Here, nobody weeps anymore. I would love to feel life, desperation, anger. I've stopped dreaming, daydreaming, maybe even thinking. I've lived in a reality which has corroded me and has stripped me of everything. Even my ability to feel pain.
Said every emo girl ever. But I do seriously feel bad for Renee. And it looks like her mother was actually a patient of this place. I don't know how that's possible. How could her mother be a patient here? Her mother sent her here, didn't she? I must be missing something. I have to play it again. Or just do like everybody else and go on the wiki. Who likes to think anymore? This generation hates thinking. Alright. More scaffolding. Did I get a trophy for this too? No. She's gonna do some acrobatics and get up on the roof? I don't think they had that in the animation budget. There is a ladder. elevator, which probably doesn't work. She can't use this ladder. It's in a strange position. She can't even hop up on there. It's a real tragedy. What am I doing here? I don't have time to be lost, seriously. Alright, let's go. I feel like I miss something every time I don't find something in the room though. I keep seeing faces on inanimate objects. Well, there's the exit right there. This must be the end of the game here, I would imagine. Maybe we've covered all the ground necessary. Let's look around though, maybe we can still find the last of her notes. Boy, it is dark and she has no flashlight. Here we go. She says she can't leave. Is that by her own choice, or is it because she's a ghost and she's cursed to haunt this place? Can she crawl in there? Oh, please don't crawl in there. It looks extra creepy in there. I really wish this character could run, or at least jog.
May 5th, 1943. Renee's state of health is good. She is eating and speaking. Her spatial and temporal orientation is good. Therapy suspended. December 3rd. She calmly asks if she can leave the hospital. Evaluate patient for 6 months. May 2nd, 1944. Discharge denied, despite favorable psychiatric opinion. The patient has no home or means of support.
So they didn't release her because she didn't have family? That's stupid. These asylums should have programs in place to get them back out into society. Isn't that what the government would want? Them to become productive citizens? I guess they just wanted them as lab rats more. I want to see if this could open. Okay. Doesn't make much sense to me. Our ancestors were just really, really, really goofy about certain things. But at least they had more integrity than this generation has. This generation is so lazy. Let's see. The hell are we now? Locked. Ooh. Not locked. I mean, that other door had to be locked. I probably just didn't see the icon. Oh, sweet guy.
May 4th. The reasons why discharge is impossible are explained, And this is how Renee learns of her mother's death 2 years after the fact.
Oh God. That is a tiny woman. She must have been like 5'4". Where are her eyes? Oh God, no.
May 5th. She tried to kill herself in the night by hanging herself with a sheet, saved by the nurses.
So this is what our main character looked like back then. She looks like she was almost successful. I'm not laughing at the fact she should have killed herself, but that face is the stuff of nightmares. God.
Restrained to her bed, she once more tried to kill herself by suffocation. The decision has been taken to perform a transorbital lobotomy.
Lobotomies are awful. The human brain is nothing to be cutting at. I don't know why, but that her hanging there is really creepy. I'm just expecting that thing to fall and start chasing us, but this ain't that kind of game. I like her character model though. Looks like a cool character. We're back outside. I got a trophy called The End. Getting a history lesson on lobotomies. But we never... So they gave her a lobotomy. Which is awful. Nurse don't even want to do it. Look at her. Speak up, whore. She ain't got no power. My God, what's with their eyes? Too close, bro. Smell your gingivitis. Oh, God. Oh. Oh. God. I didn't think they were gonna show it. Oh, God. Oh, stop. Just making my nuts tingle with pain for some reason. I don't know why. Oh. TMI, sorry guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't even imagine having that happen.
June 1944. Operation successful. Patient tranquil and collaborative. Motor coordination capacity reduced, but she's improving. Transferred to the tranquil department in the care of Dr. B. 25th of October. Continues to talk about Amara and her doll, Charlotte. The disturbances of motor capacity show slight signs of improvement. Difficulty walking, not capable of riding, and the nurses report that they have to help her dress, wash, and feed herself. In the summer of 1944, Renee was transferred back into my department. Aware of little, indifferent, hardly ever spoke. One day, she said, "When I find the courage to look at myself in the mirror, I see a young face which is aged and looks at me full of fear." She is a woman now who has changed profoundly compared to the girl that I had under my care several years ago. Only the sadness of her gaze and her intelligence are unchanged. She's so young, just 23 years old, but is lacking all vitality. Perhaps her condition may improve, but probably not. Her life has been thrown away, and nobody did a thing to try to avoid this.
I'm sure this song is copyrighted. That's tragic.
Soon I'll meet you, I'll become the one you love.
Huh? No?
We're growing, so we'll have close while looking for ourselves.
Alright, sorry about that.
Time is endless, it could take forever. I will find you, I will find you, I will find you, our home, our heart.
So if she's had this lobotomy, so are we just like, is that what's going on through her head? Because the game transported us several years later. Wow,
I will find
that's pretty dark. So she's not dead, she's just like, I don't know, time to look at the wiki here. Because even if she's still alive, she's old as dirt. I heard this game is pretty depressing. Jeez Louise.
Don't be scared, don't fly away, our home will soon. Beware our heartbeats, fight this life together.
I'm just looking up the official wiki here. if it has one. I mean, I know they got a Wikipedia, but those are hit or miss. Let me see. But the thing that they don't explain in this game is why they transported her to 2016 when she would be almost 100 years old. Doesn't make sense. That's the only part I don't get. If she had a lobotomy way back in the day, then why did the game transfer us back? Unless we weren't playing as Renee and we're playing as someone else. No, it was her. That's really weird. That's the only thing I don't really get. And it's weird that the credits have no music, but I'm not complaining. Does this have a wiki though? The only way it would have a wiki if something's really popular. No jump scares was a real nice relief though. Nope, doesn't really have a wiki, but oh, you're welcome. But that's fine. Another game for the Spooktacular complete. And I am not mad about that, and I have to go. Because I have things to do. I just don't understand why they would have her back, have her in 2016 when she could not be alive anymore. What's that? There's something over here. What is this? Okay, we got chapters. There's multiple paths, as you can see. Multiple paths. I think the ending is always the same, though. It's pretty cool that they made an interactive little section here. So you can read her diary. I'm missing 3. This. No. Great. Well, we'll look at that some other time or something. Or I will. Is this the lobotomy thing all over again?
My name is Renee. I was a shy girl, and I just wanted to be like the others. But that's not what happened.
So here you live above my mind. I wish you heard that my mind is trying to read yours and easy for a bird. Soon I'll meet you, I'll become the one you love. We're growing, so we have close while looking for ourselves. The time is endless, it could take forever. I will find you, I will find you, I will find you, our home, our heart. I will find you.
I'm almost certain this song's copyrighted. I hope it doesn't get me banned or...
I will find you, our home, our heart. I need a face to wear, a skin so soft to dress. Let me try you on, I'll do it gently. Don't be scared, don't fly away, our home will soon be where our heartbeats fight this life together.
That was pretty interesting. Alright, well, Godspeed. Hopefully this won't be copyrighted to the point where I get blocked or something from countries. But anyway, this was the Spooktacular, and I'll have some more games for it really soon.